Hi, Ronen. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's start the interview with your giving us a brief overview of your patented measurement technology.
I've started MySize back in 2014, and the vision behind the company was to change the way people buying clothes online. Today, as a consumers, we suffer from a sizing issue. When we go online and we try to buy something that we never bought before, and we don't know the size, our confidence level is very low, and we struggle to understand what size we need. And that's where MySize technology comes in place. What we've done is we create technology that uses the mobile phone sensors, just the sensors that embedded inside every mobile phone that we all have. And just by moving it from one place to another, we know to measure the distance the phone is traveling. And we're building a profile of the consumer that is holding the phone. We've written 4 patents around this technology and the usage of a mobile device that includes measurement. And we're taking that technology and we work with retailers, with every retailer that us as a consumer working with. And we embed our technology and we license it to those retailers that when us as a consumers are logging into a retailer website, we can click on the widget. We can see what size we need based on the item that we're seeing at the moment and our profile that we just built with an app.
How big is the market for this technology?
Well, the market is huge. Is really, I can say endless, but is very big. It's very big. We can see the market growing by tens of percents every Cyber Monday and every Black Friday. And we can see more and more consumers are using the mobile device as the main platform for buying things online. So we can see now more people are buying things online through the mobile phone than through their desktop. So it's a huge market. And today we can see as well small retailers that started their shop on platforms like Shopify, like Lightspeed, like WooCommerce. Everyone can start his own shop. It's very easy to open your shop. The thing is that you're suffering from returns. You're suffering from a poor journey of your consumers, especially if you're selling online apparel, or even if you're selling curtains online. You still need to get these measurements in place before you're buying something.
At a current market cap of $6.5, $7 million, what would you say is the essential value proposition for investors?
A value proposition is, I'd say, started MySize 4 years ago. And when I started it back in 2014, everything was a dream. And I thought there is a big pain in the industry, both for consumers and retailers alike, and having this mobile device measure a consumer body. So we just started selling in the beginning of 2019. So it took us a while to make this thing happen. Today, our value of the company is worth like an empty shell. It's really not the right value of a company like MySize that has money in the bank, has customers, start selling process, has several products, have several verified and given patents already to this technology. So I think we're just in the beginning of the road. This company is 100 times or 1,000 times more than what we are today. I'm a shareholder, I'm a stakeholder in this company. I've started it. I haven't sold one share in this company. I think that this company can be worth I see it as a game changer company, as a technology that is a game changer in this industry. And I think it's a $1 billion company. That's how I see it. And I think that's how an investor should see it as well.
Well, I agree. I think investors need to look at this as a software company. Your margins, once you commercialize, you've done all the R&D, is very high margins, correct?
That's right. The EBITDA here is very high. It's 70 to 80% for the smaller percentage, but it's a software company, and we license our technology, so we don't sell anything. So today we actually license the ability for retailers to give a tool for their customers, consumers to measure. But tomorrow is a data as well. We mine a lot of data from consumers, from retailers, from their habits, from a lot of data that goes through our systems. So this data will be tomorrow usage for those retailers so they can use it and make their consumer journey even better, even happier. And we can see that more and more customers are buying online. If we can see their habits and their retailers, and that's where our technology goes, online and offline as well.
And what are some of the corporate milestones we could expect in 2020?
So one of the major ones is that we're finally going to announce the tier one customers that will start using our solution in their offline stores, and then they're going to take it on the online stores. This is the first one. The second one is we're going to announce a forecast that we haven't done before. Today, I'm more than confident in how this company is going, and we see customers that start using our technology and using it in a very effective way. And today we have a pipeline, and we can see what 2020 will look like. So we're going to issue a forecast as well.
It sounds like a big year for the company.
Absolutely.
Let's talk briefly about the management team.
I've started the company. I've done several startups before. So I have a lot of experience in building startup company, in building technology company, bringing them to the market and help them achieve the goals that they have. Billy, which is our COO, that she came from a technology background. She's a software engineer with a second degree in business, and today she is fulfilling the COO role in the company. We have our class, which is the CFO. Each and every one of the management that take role, both of the CTO as well, that's running all the technology role here in the company and leading the company in technology aspect, all have huge experience, both in that comes from the military. As you know, many of us as an Israelis, we all join in some point of life. We are going through the military. Some of our management went through that. It helps us tackle a lot of problems that we see. For one example, we got the patent fairly quickly, I must say, compares to other patents that I've seen before, and brought us to almost 4 years product running after a roadmap, after customer surveys. And we have, after 4 years, a development of not an easy product to develop, something that some say 4 years ago, that's a dream. Something like this could not happen, Ronen, and that's one of the things I've heard along the years. And after 4 years, we're here with a product, with customers, and with a huge market and huge opportunities that we can see for 2020.
Ronen, it's a great story. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me again.